Every time my parents would pick me up from the kindergarten, we would go by the gymnastics school. I was almost 7, where in our country they used to pick kids from kindergartens when they were 5. So we came in and the lady said, you know, everything's closed, we're not looking for anyone. And I said, don't you gonna give me a chance? Don't you want to see what I'm about? And she goes, well, you're a feisty one. And I said, absolutely. So she gave me a chance to try it out, and she liked me. And she said, but now you have to work extra hard because you're far behind. But I didn't mind. I passed everybody who she was teaching, and then she introduced me to my coach, Valentin Shevchuk. In 1980, he got an Olympic champion, Yelena Naimushina, and that's how we got pretty famous. I was in a junior national team first, and trained and competed under, and then got into the senior national team.
Tatiana Budenko, the leader in the competition at this stage.
European Championships. At the moment, she's well on for a medal in those two. That's a beautiful exercise.
Budenko is in the lead after every discipline, and just watch this opening tumble. Whip back, flick flack. Another flick-flack to build up the speed, and a double back piked somersault. And she's won, she's got the gold.
Training before 1988 Olympics, I got hurt, and that ended my career. I have no regrets that I'm not an Olympic champion. I was looking for a different career, and I found it. And I can teach what I've been taught, and I love what I teach.
A lot of gyms around the area are very either big name or big facilities where there's not a lot of coaches, there's a lot of girls, and you're known as a number, not a person.
One of the reasons why we did choose this gym, because it is smaller, so the coaches can focus on the individual athlete.
What stood out to me about Future Stars was the attention to detail that Miss Tatiana gave each student. You always want to learn from the best, and I think that her background as a successful gymnast helped make her the coach that she is today, because she used that to understand what it takes to coach a successful gymnast herself.
My mom, being the excellent coach that she is, has helped me achieve all of these medals.
I've had gyms decline me because they just said I wasn't good enough. And that year, Miss Tatiana, she took me in, I trained really hard, and she really just made sure that I was prepared. And then that year, I actually won states in the gym that declined me.
Miss Tatiana and Miss Sierra, they're really nice, and they help me get more into form of gymnastics.
I really like how they want us to be our best.
The instructors at Future Stars are amazing. I do handpick them, I do train them, so they are still following my lead.
I was the youngest winning first states, and that was my biggest accomplishment, and my coach helped me a lot with that, and I just thank her for helping me get through that.
I not only see Miss Tatiana as a coach, I see her almost as a second mom. I was here 16 hours a week, and even now I refuse to call her my boss, because she will always and forever be my coach, and I hope that I leave that impact on my kids.
One of the greatest things about this gym is that Miss Tatiana puts safety above all else.
If you go to other places, once they learn a skill, they're pushing them over to do another skill. With Tatiana, she makes you learn it over and over until you're stable with that skill, and then you're able to move over.
I was hurt in another gym, and I was a new skill, and I messed it up and it broke my arm. So I was in a cast for 9 months. And after I broke my arm, I was like, that's it, I'm done with gymnastics. But my friend Sierra, she encouraged me to come here. I had no skills left. But Miss Tatiana never gave up on me, and I never gave up. I was determined to get all my skills back and become a better gymnast.
The sense of family here is truly amazing. It's really what brought me here, and it's what's keeping me coming back.
I am so grateful that we found Miss Tatiana and Future Stars, because I do hear of other stories at other gyms where it's run more like a business, and your child is not looked out for the way Miss Tatiana looks out for the kids here.
My daughter Lauren, has learned from this gym, from Tatiana, respect, discipline, how to work hard.
Megan is much stronger physically, for sure.
I've learned responsibility. I've learned faith, loyalty, empathy. I've learned so much, not as a gymnast, but as a person. It's really helped me grow.
For over 30 years I've been teaching. It's been quite a few who would come back to me and talk about their lives or share their lives with me. They're so dedicated. They're so dynamic. They're just so willing to learn more and more. And I hope I can take them to their dreams. And I do hope their dreams will come true just like mine.